So the first thing we talked about was the difference between plasma and LCD. So now we're going to talk about the difference between, do you want a 720 or a 1080p television? That means 720p resolution or 1080 resolution. Now, the biggest difference in this is, are you going to hook your television up to Blu-ray or not? Especially if you are getting plasma, because remember we talked about plasma runs at 600 hertz, which means that it's constant. Basically, it means actually that it is constantly refreshing. So if you get a plasma, then you don't need the 1080 nearly as much, unless you're going to hook it up to Blu-ray or a PlayStation 3, PS3, because it's going to be running at the higher refresh anyways, so you're going to get a superior picture to begin with. But if you're going to do Blu-ray, and Blu-ray means that you have that really beautiful, better than real picture. It means you're going to get that gorgeous, fabulous, you can see every detail on it, kind of the hairs and everything, beautiful picture when you play your Blu-ray discs. Standard definition pictures are actually broadcast in 480. High definition is broadcast at this time in 720. There are some broadcasters who are actually planning eventually in broadcasting in 1080. As far as I know, like DirecTV and that are planning maybe in a year or two in starting to broadcast in 1080, but right now no one broadcasts in 1080. So it's only if you go to a Blu-ray player that you'll even notice the difference. I have people all the time that kind of say, oh yeah, I can see the difference. Well, actually what they can see the difference in is like the quality of the picture on the television. But they say it, and I just, you don't, it's not polite to argue with the customer, so you just say, right, yes, you can see the difference. Of course you can. So that's the next thing to look at. And I always tell people, if you're not going to hook it up to a Blu-ray player, just get a DVD player that upconverts, because you need your money more than the TV company does. So that's the next thing to consider. Do you want a 720 or a 1080?